All right, Chelsea, we're here at the Morgan High School gym. We're about to start our varsity volleyball match between the uh, Farmington Phoenix and the Morgan Lady Trojans. We're going to go ahead and have our national anthem and our starting lineups, and then we will be back with you in just a moment. All right, we'll now have our starting lineups for tonight. Number 18, Elise Taylor. Number 15, Rebecca Wainsgarb. Number 23, Callie Curtis. Number 8, Clara John. Number 1, Sydney Smith. Number 10, Leah Johnson-Pease. And number 21, Ava Walton. Head coach for Farmington, Kate Hawks. Now your starting lineup for our Lady Trojans, Chelsea.
Excited to see this.
Emma Thurston. Abby McKay. Number 4, Jocelyn Joppa. Number 7, Ruby Cameron. Number 8, Jurston Payne. Number 11, Kira Brewer. Number 14, Micah Cannon. And number 22, Gentry Griddle. And number 30, Kenna Buss. So far, Chelsea, we've had one game that we've announced on the year. That was there very early on.
Yes.
Middle of August.
First game of the season.
Super hot in here.
Yes, it was.
Trojans got a win that night and looked after the first set of that match, started to look really good.
They did. They really impressed me. They pulled together a little bit shaky on that first set, but pulled it together for the next 3, and they looked really nice.
Dropped that first set to Skyview and then came roaring back and won three straight to win that match. The Trojans have played a couple of other matches since then. They are 2-2 on the season so far. They've played a couple of really good schools.
They have.
Had a loss to Green Canyon, who right now is according to Max Preps, number 1 team in the state of Utah, any classification. So
right.
They are on a roll. They have not lost. They are playing great volleyball. And then they also played Salem Hills and lost a tight one there to Salem Hills. Won all 5 sets, and Salem Hills is ranked number 7 in the state.
Yeah, they haven't had a shy schedule by any means.
No, and that's the way Coach Wiscombe always wants that, right? I mean, she's going to schedule up as difficult as possible
Right.
to make sure that she has her players ready. We've talked about it in the last couple of seasons that
Right.
what happens right now is not necessarily worrisome. We just kind of want to build from this point.
Sure.
But you want to be clicking at the end.
Exactly. And it gives the opportunity for the girls to see different types of teams, what they're going to come against, later on in the season, to really figure out, how they need to play with that intensity that they need to play with come the end of the season.
And gives Coach Wiscombe a chance to kind of try out different systems, rotations, see
Sure.
which players are going to step up, right?
Absolutely.
But I'm expecting good things tonight from
I
Our
am
Lady
too.
Trojans.
I think this is fun. School started. The gym's a little bit more packed tonight. It's going to be a fun night.
Emma Thurston serving. Quick little dump attempt there by Phoenix, but Trojans are going to push that one wide, and it's going to be side out for Farmington.
Jocelyn was really looking to tool that off the middle blocker's hands, just barely missed it.
Yeah, you could see her eyes go to that spot. Just check to see if it was open, right?
Yeah, she wanted that. She was really looking for the tool.
Serving error, point for the Trojans. Jurston Payne to serve. Oh,
Eats it over.
Jurston does it dirty. Paints the tape on that first serve. It's going to be an ace.
Something I've been impressed with the Trojans early on in the season is their serving. They have been serving aggressive, and that's going to play off in the end.
And right there, Jurston goes aggressive, goes for that back line, just barely
out.
But you're right, that serving was really good in that game that we watched against Skyview. Kira goes to find that, but it's going to hit the pole and be out.
A great serve there by number 18. Let's see, who is that? That
is number 18, Elise Taylor.
Trading some service errors here early on, trying to get the feel of the gym and the court.
Yeah, the serving before the match just isn't long enough.
It's not. Especially if you've never played in the gym before.
Kira with the serve.
Oh, great serve. I don't know if you could see that on the TV, but that ball just dropped. And that is what a good float serve should do. The ball should just hit that airwave and drop.
Yeah, you're thinking as that receiver that it's going to do that.
Right, it's going to go long, and it drops.
It just drops right on you.
Right.
Ruby Cameron checking in. Yeah, we've had a lot of
service errors to start out with.
We haven't had really any rallies here or even attempted kills. Micah Cannon to serve. Received by Farmington. Dug up by Micah. Set by Abby. Good dig there by Callie Curtis. Nice set there by Abby to get McKenna in motion and gets that backside kill.
I like the way that they're really splitting the pins, what we call it in volleyball. So they're pushing sets out to both sides of the pin, so both outlines. Really helps to spread out the defense on the other side.
Doesn't let him key on just one
person,
one hitter, right?
Absolutely.
Another service error brings it to 6-5. Would love to see the Trojans string together a couple of points there.
I want to see them, find the intensity, build up on it, and hang in there. Not let anything drop. Just maintain that intensity throughout the game.
That's the first big swing of the
night.
That was,
and it was a great block there by Farmington, but great coverage by Morgan. And Gentry puts it away.
Gets a second attempt and puts it down. Jocelyn will check back in. McKenna bust to serve.
They ate their Wheaties or something this morning, Ryan. I
Yeah.
mean, everything's just going a little bit long.
You complimented the serves, and then I don't think
I will take it. You know, I will
I don't think
take
we've had
that.
either team serve more than twice. It looked like that.
So up ref called it out because it hit the he thinks
Did
it
it
hit
hit
the out
pole?
pole.
The antenna?
The antenna, yes, but I didn't see. I think it just hit the tape.
I thought it just hit the net and rolled up. So we're going to replay
Replay it.
that. Jerson with the receive. Big kill there by Jocelyn. I love that. It's about time we saw her get up and get one.
It's fun to see her swing on the outside.
Yeah,
But-
normally we're just only watching her in the middle.
In the middle,
usually.
yeah. It's fun to see her take a nice big approach and swing hard on the outside.
Good serve by Jerson.
Oh, that
Call
dropped
that
in. Great spin on that ball.
I don't know if we have the replay. Here we do, Chelsea.
And
it's on the line.
It's on the line.
It is.
Taped it. Another big swing on the outside by
That was a
Jocelyn.
huge swing. Farmington just gets the over. And then she says, okay, I can swing like crazy, but I can also play finesse.
She's got some tools in her toolbox. She does, which is great. And as a middle, that's what you need. You can't always be swinging hard. You have to be able to utilize different things to score those points.
She went off that block hard, and Farmington was lucky to be able to get that over. But I love watching her on the outside. We just haven't seen that all year.
Right.
I mean, only one game, but we didn't see that at all against Skyview.
And I think it's just that specific rotation where she's pushed over to that side, but it's fun to see.
Neither team really can get a lead here so far.
Lots of back and forth. Oh,
big block.
Great block there. Another great block.
Sydney will just take the over. Kara tries for the kill. It's dug up.
Oh, and an up.
What
up
a pancake.
Oh,
yes. Oh, no.
Wow. Great hustle.
On this replay, you're going to see it. A pancake here by Emma Thurston to bump that up, and then a great diving save by Jerson. I don't think there was just some confusion about who might get that third hit.
I don't think they thought that she was going to be able to reach that ball.
Oh.
That was a great play.
Jerson with a good. Oh, nice
get it
catch
over.
there by
Yes.
Kara John. Good kill by Elise Taylor. Just finds the spot in the.
Right between the block, because the block's doing really pretty well at this moment, pushing over the net, being aggressive on that block.
Yeah, you can see on that replay, both hands are
up and
for the
over.
Trojans are up and over the net.
Yes.
Another good dig by Emma.
Oh, just over.
It's just going to be long there for Jocelyn.
They're really making Emma have to work there on the back row, which is hard for a setter. She's having to dive for some balls, taking her out of the rotation as far as to set. So
Yeah,
smart,
she hasn't had an opportunity to set.
right.
yet.
Smart heads up play by Farmington there.
Oh,
She
nice,
gets
nice dupe there by Emma. Right over, and a great shot. Almost dug by number 10, Leah, but just couldn't get
she's
underneath
not going to
it.
let that happen again.
Drifting into the net on that service point.
And coach is not happy about all these service errors.
Well, for as good as we looked against Skyview, we've looked a little shaky tonight so far. Just not any rhythm, not any momentum that we're building on yet.
Well, and it's hard to build rhythm and momentum when you're not serving.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're serving one in and then next
Side
one
out
side out every
point.
time, it's really hard to build out momentum and that rhythm. And it's great to be aggressive on serves, sure, but it doesn't do you any good if you can't keep the ball in play. So got to keep the ball in play. Really just clean up the serving. I jinxed us. Sorry.
Our starting lineup, we've got Emma, who's a senior, Abby, a senior, Jocelyn, a junior, Ruby, only a sophomore, Jersten Payne, only a sophomore, Kira, a senior, and Micah, a senior. So we've got a good mix of some older leadership type of players and then some
younger talent,
young guns that are coming up.
Which, those older girls, they can pick up and say, hey, listen, we got to put our serves in. We got to maintain and gain and maintain some momentum here.
And that's the one thing I haven't seen yet that I really, as the season goes along, that I'm excited to hopefully see this happen. But I want to see which one of our players is going to step up and be that leader and be that vocal voice of the team out on the court. Right there, Emma's getting a little excited, and I like that.
Yes.
We need that from her.
Absolutely. And the setter has to be vocal. She's got to talk to her hitter. She's got to encourage them. She's got to say, hey, I need you here. I need you to step up and put away this ball that I'm going to give you.
Yeah, that level of expectation too, right?
Absolutely.
Like, if I give you this, I expect this.
Exactly.
There we go. There's 2 points for the Trojans in a row. Kira back to serve. Goes back to that float.
Oh, and the hang time on that block was great.
Kenna Buss with some great hang time there. Good swing there by Ruby. And another into the net for the Trojans. Point.
I think just keeping the ball in play, obviously playing our game, but giving ourselves a chance. And that's going to be done by serving and by playing some great defense.
One thing that I've also noticed that might be maybe a cause of some of these issues, you're not seeing Farmington run a traditional offense here. We haven't seen them really swing like most teams swing. They're doing a lot of dump, dupes, and touches.
Yes.
They're not just swinging away
right,
because they know the block is there.
And that can be hard to play against. It really can because it's pretty unpredictable.
Because you're not usually doing that.
Right.
Another long serve for the Trojans. They're just trying to find the holes in the defense and just poking that ball, which is smart.
It's smart, yeah.
That's what you're good at. Oh, what an athletic move there by Gentry.
Getting that ball over.
Great pass by Jersten.
And
the kill.
Gentry.
Micah back to serve. That's going to go wide.
Good eye there by Kira to say, hey, I'm not going to touch that ball. It's going to go out.
Coach is like, you better be ready for it, though. I expect you right over here on this line. The up by Micah. Outside to Criddle. And that's off the block. Point Trojans.
Tools
Another
the
kill
block.
for Criddle. That's Gentry's third kill. Timeout, Farmington. Trojans finally started to stretch out that lead.
Starting to build a little bit of momentum. I feel like the flow was starting to come out a little bit, getting into our rhythm, our routine.
Good timeout by Coach earlier to try to shift that a little bit.
Yes.
I think she did that. She was successful with that.
And maybe just wake them up a little bit. Hey, we're playing a game here.
And we're in our home gym.
Yeah, we gotta have our serves in. We've got to step up and have some intensity here.
We are not in California yet.
Exactly.
We've got 4 days before that.
Well, they leave tomorrow.
Oh, they leave.
They leave tomorrow. So we gotta take care of tonight first.
That's kind of what they're. I mean, yeah, you're excited for that, right? The Trojans are going to go to a tournament out in California that they go to every year. They've had a lot of success there. They play a lot of really good teams, and sometimes you might be not as focused as you should be on the game right now
Exactly.
if you know you're going tomorrow.
Exactly, but they got to take care of business tonight.
Yeah. I would tell them the trip is canceled if you lose. Micah with a good serve. Good receive there by Taylor. Another just big push there by Farmington. Make sure the Trojans have to reset. Great
swing off the back row by Kira. Yeah, I love seeing that.
Taylor with a good shot from the back row.
Good
off the
cover.
block. We're going to have
a net call.
Net on Farmington.
And I think
with a good push there.
Just the Trojans are giving themselves opportunity to stay in this game, right? So they're taking care of the things on their side of the net, and then let Farmington or whoever's on the other side of the net make their own mistakes.
Right, you mentioned that earlier too. It's just kind of sometimes you just gotta. You may not be able to make the perfect play, but just stay alive to. I mean, I don't know if you ever played ping pong.
Very little, but tell me.
I love ping pong.
Okay.
And my arch nemesis Blake Nelson just plays defense because he knows that
eventually you're gonna mess up.
I'm gonna swing like crazy, and eventually he'll just keep touching it back to me and letting me make my own.
It's
mistakes.
true. I mean, if you can play that down and dirty defense, it's gonna pay off in the end.
Micah puts a nice up for a good serve.
Great
Gentry for the
swing.
kill. Can a bust back to serve? Really low set there by Farmington, but they do get it over.
Made it hard to really, do anything else with that ball. And I think that might be some of Farmington's problem as far as offense is going. I think they're having a hard time connecting with their setter a little bit, and that's why
off.
Yeah, timing's off a little bit. That's why you're seeing a lot of these pushes and these sets, and why we're not getting a lot of swinging.
But Criddle will take another kill. Long on that serve by Kenna. Substitution for Farmington. Number 15, Rebecca Wingsgard checks in. And she will be serving. Oh, good block there by Farmington. But Trojans do get it back up.
Good coverage. Oh, and a great dig.
Oh, yes. Micah on that dig. Jersten with the over. Jersten stays home, gets that. And a huge kill by Jocelyn.
Honestly, the defense that Morgan is playing right now is what's really pushing the momentum of the game. They're getting all these ups. They're getting some good digs, and that's what's creating the momentum that they need to kind of pull away here.
Forces a second timeout here by Farmington. Now we're winding down in this first set here. We're going to go ahead and have a word from our sponsor.
Hey everybody, my name is Nathan Bingham. I'm the owner and head butcher here at Bingham's Custom Meats. Our priority is to support our families, to support local, and to help advance butchery. We try and make sure that our staff is adequately trained and has opportunities to be able to advance through our company. We try and take part in the local FFA and support our community, as well as the high school. Being a part of the United States Butchery team has given me the opportunity to be able to learn new techniques and skills that we can train our staff and hope to inspire the next generation butchers. We are Bingham's Custom Meats.
Community. Is it defined by where you live? Or is it something more? A deeper connection. The experience of being welcomed and the feeling that no matter where you're from, this is where you belong. This is community, and this is community banking. D.L. Evans Bank, since 1904.
Welcome back. We appreciate our sponsors there, Bingham Customs Meats and D.L. Evans Bank. Criddle with the serve. Oh, nice serve there by Criddle.
Oh, yes.
Jocelyn's eyes light up,
The best.
has a little more hop in that jump, goes up and just puts it down. That's her third kill on the night. Gentry to serve again. Nice dropping serve.
Good defense there by Micah.
Kira tries the touch shot. No good. Good over by Farmington.
Oh, and she covers her own block.
Wow. Jocelyn with a great move there to recover, but that's going to go in the net for Brewer. Point for the... She goes down and gets that up really well.
Impressive.
You hate to get blocked, but if you get blocked and you can do that, that's
and you can
pretty
cover
cool.
yourself,
Pretty
then yeah,
awesome.
you'll take it, right?
Yep. Emma checking back in for Abby. And also Ruby will check in for Micah. The receive by Taylor is going to go long and just get a touchdown kill. I don't know if that was Ruby or if that was Jocelyn. We'll see on this replay.
I think a little
here.
bit of both, honestly.
Yeah.
Both got a hand on that.
Do you give half kills?
No.
No. Somebody has to get it then.
Someone's got to get it. I don't know who they'll get that one to.
We're going to give it to... Well, Ruby doesn't have one tonight.
Give
We're
it to
gonna
Ruby.
That serve is going to go out. That's the first set point for the Lady Trojans. Have another one here.
Great
Oh,
swing.
nice kill by Jocelyn. Jocelyn's like, if you're not going to give me the last one, I'm going to make
I'm
sure
gonna
you
take
give me
care of
this one.
Fun seeing her swing on both sides of the net there. She should swing off the left side, off the right side, and big hard swings on both.
Yeah, showing a little bit of her athleticism and how dynamic she is.
Right.
She's not just a big middle.
Exactly.
That's your first set here for the Lady Trojans. Donning new uniforms tonight, Chelsea.
They look nice.
They look sweet.
I like them.
Maybe it's just because the last time we were looking at the old ones. Maybe these ones just look that much better because they're not old.
I like them. They look nice. I always liked playing in long sleeves. I know some people don't like to, but I like playing in long sleeves.
So the Lady Trojans will go to California, like we said. That's their next couple of games in that tournament. And then they'll be coming back home for a match against North Summit. North Summit has a quick start to the year for themselves. They're off to a good start. I noticed their record. I think it was like 4 or 5-1. So they're off to a good start.
Good start.
So that ought to be a good match. And then we're away for quite a few games.
Region play starts after that.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that crazy that we're already
Almost
in
there.
region play?
Yeah.
So you've got Ogden, Ben Lomond, Union, all away, and then there's another tournament that they're going to play in Green Canyon, but that's not a varsity tournament. That's just for the JV and sophomores. And then our first home match, region match, will be against South Summit on the 24th of September. So looking forward to that.
It'll be fun to see how these girls do against these California teams. It's always a fun tournament to go to. You get to see a lot of different teams and some really great teams. So excited to see kind of how they fare out there.
Good way to gauge yourself, but they've already been doing that as well here
Right,
in the state. Played Green Canyon, Salem Hills, Davis, and Skyview. So all bigger schools than the Lady Trojans, and split those games. So the two teams they lost to, they at least gave them a run for their money.
Absolutely.
They didn't get swept, so some good matches there. Coming back onto the floor for the Lady Trojans, we'll have Jaffa, Cameron, Thurston, Brewer, Buss, and Criddle. And it looks like Jurston will check in probably right at the start. Back on the floor for Farmington. I've got everyone there, I think, except for. So we've got number 18, Elise Taylor. Number 4, Kylie Day. Number 8, Clara John. Number 21, Ava Walton. Number 20, Sarah Rathbun. Number 10, Leah Johnson-Pease. And number 6, which I've got to get her name really quick, is Rylan Toon. Good over there by Jocelyn.
Wow,
just to get that and stay out of the net. I thought they potentially might get her for a net by. Oh, she did.
I'm not sure. It looked like she hit the pole there. That was rough get.
The problem that we have David G. Halls here as our producer tonight.
He is present.
And so replay is fully functional tonight. Everything's working. Internet's working. I hope that doesn't jinx us. But when you see that replay, unfortunately, you're going to see that that's a net violation.
And maybe that's what they're discussing here together.
I can't imagine that. Oh, yeah. She hits the net, then the pole.
But they will keep the ball.
Yep. Maybe they think that she just hit the pole.
There is no instant replay for the refs. They don't get to go back and look like they do in college.
So long on that serve.
And as some would say, the ball never lies.
Right? Payback, karma. Taylor serves into the net. Gives the point back to the Trojans. Brewer back to serve. Nice kill there by Criddle off the block.
Farmington go ahead.
Gentry's having a great game so far. That's about her 7th kill.
Yeah, she's doing great. And Farmington did a good job in getting there and over, but just not facing in the right direction for that block.
And Criddle's smart enough that she'll just use it.
Right? Yeah, exactly. She's just going to tool them.
If it's not in perfect position, good kill there by Toon for Farmington. This is number 8, Clara John serving. Good serve. Trojans just have to settle for the over. Good job by Kara to do that. That'll be long. No touch. Abby McKay and Micah Cannon checking back in for the Trojans. Hot serve there by Micah. That was a good one. And a big kill.
Big kill.
Gentry swinging hard tonight.
She is. Look at this replay. Bam.
And she just goes up and
down that line.
There's just no chance for Day on that to really make a play.
So quick.
Off the block, gets the kill, number 20, Sarah Rathbun.
Abby was just a little bit early on that block, so she was coming back down. Hard to press over as you're coming back down.
Yeah, and it looked like we just didn't get all the way
over the net
to the line.
Yeah, oh, yes.
We gave a little space there, and that's a side out for the Trojans. Kenna Bus to serve. And she's going to get the ace.
And out. Hit the pin.
That was a real quick set. I mean, it
Yes.
had some force behind it. It was all she could do to try to keep that in, but unfortunately for Farmington, she was not able to. Bus still serving for the Trojans. Almost some confusion there by the Trojans, but
I think, yeah, just talking a little bit more out there on the court. Like, do you got it? Do I got it? No, just go for the ball,
Yeah.
right?
if you're there, get it. Rathbun with the kill there. Do we classify that as a block or a kill when you block it down for a kill?
I would say it's probably going to be classified as a kill.
Okay. And
An ace.
a nice ace there by Rathbun.
And
Confusion there, and that's barely long.
I thought I was going to paint the line there. That was close. Big swing. Oh, wow, that dig.
What a dig by Jurston.
Nice.
Brewer with the kill.
That was
I guess the one thing that I forget about is maybe I can't hear how much talking is going on by our players because of my headset.
Yeah, it's true.
I did
it's
just
true.
hear Micah call that ball, and her and Jurston did get a little
Yes.
tangled, but I did hear Micah call it.
Yes. And sometimes it's hard. I mean, you just have to go for it and, hope you don't take your teammate out.
Well, if you're super close,
Right.
your natural instinct is my ball, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then, they do cover areas, and they talk about, people's different positions and where they should be covering, and their responsibilities, but
Good
sometimes
decision
you just go for
by
it.
Jurston there to get that ball on the back line and give the Trojans the chance for this kill because that would have been close, I think.
Yeah.
Either way, that's going to be a kill for Jaffa. And that defense generates that offense.
It does. Wow, drops
what
it low.
A serve.
Farmington getting a little scrappy here, too.
Yeah, this is a good little rally. Oh,
Good
what an
cover.
up by Brewer.
Oh,
just long on that by Jocelyn.
Great defense by both teams there. Both teams a little scrappy, getting lots of good ups. Oh, and
good
Abby.
foul. That's impressive by Abby to go up there and put that back over.
Yes.
Big swing there by Farmington. That is going to be long.
Oh, they're going to call a touch.
And they do get the touch. Similar to the first set, this is when the Trojans started to stretch a little bit of a lead out.
Right.
Hopefully they can side out here and do the same thing. Oh, great play by Abby.
And that is so hard because she's coming back from trying to get the clear of the back line there. Great heads up play by Abby.
She didn't really have any other option, and if that didn't work, it was going to be a struggle, right? What a play. not only did she get the play off, but the placement of that ball was phenomenal.
It was beautiful.
Oh, good hustle there by Kira.
Kira to get that ball up.
Emma tries the dump. Oh, great up there by Emma. Oh, big block by Farmington. Number 1 and number 8, Sydney Smith and Clara John combined for that block.
I feel like Farmington's turning the heat up a little bit. I feel like they're starting to get a little bit more of a rhythm going, a little bit more intensity. So I think Morgan really needs to side out on this point.
Yeah, the 4-point lead right now, certainly not comfortable where you want to be. That pass too on that first pass, we just need that connection to be a little bit better. Emma's had some struggles making great sets because that pass hasn't been
right. And to be able to run the middle and to be able to run your true offense, we need to have passes that are going to allow her to do that.
And maybe that's a credit to Farmington's serves there because they've been a little bit tough to handle. But another heady play there by Taylor to get the kill. She's using her offhand, momentum going the other way, and she makes that touch pass right in the hole. We will take a quick break, have a word from our sponsors, and we'll be back. That's Heinz Quick Stomp.
We love Heinz.
Ty Quigley always says, change your tires, change your oil, change your life.
It's not wrong.
We mentioned the team's new uniforms, but I think the cheerleaders have new uniforms too, and I think they look super sharp.
I really like them. They seem like a little old school to me. I don't know. I like them.
That look. And another great serve by Farmington gets another point. Trojans definitely need to side out. Day has been... This is probably her 4th in a row. And she gets it off the tape. Good dig there by Criddle.
And
that
gets
is
the corner.
Another kill for Jaffa. And she will check out, and Bus will be back in. This is where we need Jerson to put a good serve in.
Right. A string of good serves.
Yeah.
And a good dig.
She's doing a lot to help herself keep that serve. That's Brewer just missed on that one.
Quick side out. Trojans need a quick side out right now.
Yeah, that 4-point lead, 5-point lead is down to 1.
Dwindled, yes.
Farmington has hit the tape a lot with those serves. That's going to be out. That's off the block. Yes, good job by Bus to get that.
I feel like Morgan seems a little panicked right now, and I think we just need to settle in.
Well, as you would say normally, we just haven't been in system a lot.
We haven't.
There's
haven't been
not
in system
been opportunities to score when you're not in system.
Exactly, and I feel like we're overthinking things a little bit. We're a little bit in panic mode, and I think just settle down, control what you can control. They're going to be fine.
Lead is gone. Tied up now. This is Clara John serving. And she gives the Trojans a gift. That'll be long. Side out Trojans. Abby McKay and Micah Cannon checking back in. Good serve by Micah.
Oh.
And another great dump shot there by Rathbun.
And Farmington has really taken a hold of that spot right there. I feel like that's maybe the third or fourth time here in the last couple of points where they've just tipped right over top the block.
Next on our replay, we'll have to watch that again. I want to see how they're doing that around our block every time. And an ace there by Farmington takes the lead. Good dig by Micah.
And Micah was there ready for it this time. Oh, but they're going to call a net.
Well, that may be payback for the other one because I didn't see it on that.
I didn't see it either. Ball never lies.
Crucial
Ryan.
time right there. That's
Ball never
a
lies.
big point. Chelsea, I have a feeling you've said that a time or two.
Oh, only 1,000. Only 1,000 or two. Good dig.
Good up. Oh, what a one-handed dig there by Taylor. And the block.
Big block there by Farmington. Jocelyn was just really trapped on that set. She really didn't have a lot of options. It was too low. She was in front of the set, just not a lot of option there to go to.
Yeah, and if you're gonna try the tip, you got to go either higher or
the block
wider.
Was there. Yeah, it was there. You're gonna have to just really shove it against that block. That's about the only option you've got there.
Farmington letting the Trojans stick around though gives them another side out opportunity off of the missed serve. And then we give it right back.
Yeah.
Darn it. John checking back in for Farmington.
I think you talked a little bit about this earlier, Ryan, but like looking for some leadership out here. Who's going to step up and talk and say, hey, let's go.
Yeah, this is the time right now. Somebody's just got to own it. And we're going to have
Farmington.
And Emma and Jocelyn will check back in. Trojans down 1 with Emma serving. Good hard serve by Emma.
Oh.
Taylor with the kill.
Block was close. If you watch, let's see. Just a little too far off the net.
Yeah, and it's right at the tips. They're starting to come down right there on the tips of their fingers.
Straight up and down, too far off the net. In the right position, though.
That's probably a fine line. Oh, yes. Taylor missed it. That's probably a fine line on that block, too, where you don't want to be too far off the net, but you don't want to be so close that, you don't want that ball to run down the front, but you don't want to be so close that you're going to get a net violation.
It's keeping your arms out in front of you, right, and reaching with your arms rather than with your body.
And make sure that timing is right, that your hands are there. Big swing by Farmington, but a great dig by the Trojans. Oh, I thought Buss was going to put that down.
Oh, yes.
Farmington takes it off the net. Taylor goes wide. And
Farmington really starting to swing away now. We haven't seen them swing this much all match yet. And they're really starting to find that connection and swing away, and Morgan's playing good defense.
Ties it back up. Crucial points right here. And Farmington gets it.
Morgan just back on our heels a little bit, not quite ready for that ball to come.
That looked like that was John on that kill. Taylor to serve. And that's going to be long.
I mean, they're giving them every opportunity to stay in this game.
Yeah. Yeah. The Trojans have been gifted. That's at least probably 6 or 7 service errors.
Good dig by Emma. Oh, and she gets her own.
Good placement there by Emma as well. Sends that far back. But Farmington's still good on the offense. Number 20 on the kill, Rathbun. Good pass by Jurston.
Oh.
And that's what you see. The start was with that pass.
It was. It really was.
Great pass, great set, and then a huge kill by Criddle.
Huge kill.
She's going to be up to double digits in soon. Cannon to serve.
Big serve.
Oh, yes. Wow,
that
right
was
when
a
we
great
needed it.
Serve.
Micah, what a serve. Timeout, Farmington. We'll be right back.
Procrastinating preventive maintenance? No need. At Jiffy Lube, our highly trained technicians make car care make sense, so you can avoid being in a pickle.
Welcome back. We're on a timeout here in set 2 of this match between Farmington and Morgan. Lady Trojans had a big lead here, 5-6 points. I say big because that was early on. That dwindled away. Farmington took a couple of point lead, and then now they've gifted it back to the Lady Trojans here, and we're coming right down to the wire. Micah with a huge ace on the last serve. Let's see what she's got here.
Another good serve.
Taylor goes down and finds it. A touch kill attempt, but the Trojans get it, and Criddle's going to get another one. That's going to put her on double digits. That's 10 kills on the match for Gentry. Can Micah serve it out? Let's see.
Match point, or set point, excuse me.
Serving Taylor a lot tonight.
Yes, and smart, and it works.
That does it. Second set. Lady Trojans take it.
Impressed that they pulled it together and held on.
Sometimes you want a little luck, right?
Right.
And like you mentioned earlier, sometimes you just need the other team to make some mistakes, and
Yes.
that's what they did. Is they allowed Farmington to give them a couple of gifts.
Yep, they did. But I'm glad to see the Lady Trojans, really pull it together there for those last 5 points or so and pull out that win.
Yeah, those are the difference between winning and losing, right?
Right.
Those 5 points are all
the red zone, yeah.
Once you get to 18, 19 points, it's like then the nerves start to happen.
Every point counts.
Yeah.
It always does, but
Yeah.
the very end, like those last 5 points, is when it really matters.
Looks like we're going to have a little performance here by our drill. Great performance there by our drill team.
I love
Who
their
doesn't love
costumes.
Pitbull? I mean,
Right?
great music.
I want the sparkly dress.
Couple minutes to go here before we start our third set. Criddle leading the Trojans tonight in kills has about 10.
She's been crucial. She
keeping
really
some
has.
loose stats. I missed a couple right at the first, but Jaffa with 7, Bus with 3, and then a good kill by Ruby and Brewer as well. Serving, we've had some great serving there. Cannon right there at the last of that second set with that ace. That was so crucial. Big point for the Lady Trojans.
Serving tough and keeping the ball in play.
That first set serving was, for both teams, was a little off.
Honestly, even into the second set, we both teams have missed a lot of serves.
Yeah. There's been a lot of free points tonight, uncontested points.
Right.
I think at this point, you're kind of looking at it saying, okay, let's minimize the mistakes. Whoever can do that best probably has the best chance of winning.
For sure. Absolutely. Yes. Whoever can, get rid of those service errors, get rid of those communication errors, that's going to be the team that's going to pull out this third match.
You want to have a lot of firepower, a lot of kills, a lot of blocks, a lot of digs, but honestly, that starts with putting the ball in play, giving yourself a chance to get a point.
Finding that flow, that rhythm.
We're going to take another quick break. One more word from our sponsors.
At Northern Utah Dermatology, we strive to provide exceptional dermatology care for the entire family in a compassionate, caring, and comfortable environment while employing the best available and highest quality medicines, procedures, and products. We strive to treat every person as if they were part of our family. Give us a call today. We'd love to take care of your skin care needs.
Northern Utah Dermatology, we appreciate their sponsorship. Any of your skincare needs, feel free to look them up.
Go get checked.
Yep.
Skin check. They're important.
Everyone needs it. As a medical professional, you're giving your opinion.
I'm giving my professional advice. Get your skin check done. Wear your sunscreen.
Yeah. Emma Thurston will serve to start this third set. And the kill there for number 6, Ryland Toon for Farmington. Just off of the block of the Lady Trojans.
The defense on the back row wasn't ready to move forward. They were a little bit back on their heels.
Taylor with the serve. Oh, the back set. We haven't seen that tonight. And Criddle puts that away.
Mark it down, Ryan.
I will. I was just want to watch that replay. I wanted to make sure that everything was great there, and it was. Criddle's having a great game tonight.
She is.
And a big block. Yes.
Beautiful
Ruby and Bus.
Block. I mean, that's pretty. If you look at this replay, they are both over.
Yeah. We haven't had a big block like that yet.
That was nice.
That was a great one. That first set, Farmington really wasn't swinging away super hard.
Right,
so
it makes it hard to
that kind of block wasn't
sure.
available, but get a kill here for Brewer.
Nice swing down the line.
Good up by Emma. Yes.
Nice.
And quick hands there by Ruby, too. Jerson with a good bump set. Same from Ruby, and off of the block is Bus with that kill.
I like how she was ready to swing. I mean, as a middle, you have to be up and ready.
If you watch that replay too, you can see Bus's eyes finding that ball and then sticking with it and making sure her timing is just right to go up and get that kill.
Right.
A lot of concentration on her part. Trojans give one back there. Johnson Pease to serve for Farmington. The mistake there by Farmington, just get tangled up a little bit. That's going to be 4.
Little miscommunication there. Nice swing on the outside.
Another good kill by Toon. And she's going to go out. She gets her 2 kills and checks out.
She's taking care of business.
Efficient.
Big block.
Oh, Jerson comes up and gets that, though. What a hustle play by her. Criddle off the net. Gives a good swing. Criddle with the kill.
Another one. Jerson just really good defense.
She worked hard on that point. She made a couple of big plays to keep that point alive for the Trojans, giving them that opportunity. I mean, you can see when she dug that ball, she was
Cleared
all the way up
front
to the
of the
line.
net.
Yeah.
She had to go a long
She's covering
way for
some
that.
ground. Good serve there by the Trojans. But a better shot on the kill by Clara John.
Farmington finally seen a little bit of connection, I think, there between the setter and the middle. That was a
number
great swing.
23, Callie Curtis has done a good job serving here these last couple of sets. Setting these last couple of sets. And this is number 15, Rebecca Wangsgard serving. Big swing by Criddle. That's the first one I've seen her miss tonight.
She wanted that line so bad. You could just see it. It was, just barely off.
Yeah, she did a great swing on the ball just into the net. Kier with the over. Taylor with a good little tap to get it over, and a big swing by Gentry, but it's dug by Farmington. Good pass by Jerson.
Oh, big block.
And a big block there by Taylor, and I believe that was John on that as well. You see them move over in perfect unison rhythm.
Yes.
Both of them at the same time, jump, and great block.
Yeah, they reached over really well. Good block by Farmington.
Ties it up here in the third set. And there's Criddle answering.
She says, you got to get up and block. I'm going to tool you.
I'm going to take it right off of you.
I am going to swing so hard.
Well, if you see this too, Gentry's still up and Farmington's already coming down when she hits that
timing's a little bit off.
Yeah. Big block by the Trojans, but Taylor uses it and gets the kill.
Both teams stepping up the defense.
This is Clara John serving. Wow, that was right on the line.
It was. A good get by Micah to get that over.
Unfortunately, that's going to cost the Trojans a point. Even though that's not an ace, that was a great serve, which caused the point.
Ooh.
Just long there on that serve.
That was close.
All of them have been pretty close. Or I guess a lot of them have been. That's not going to come over. That'll be
Say,
4.
don't touch it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Don't touch it.
It looked like we were tempted for a second.
Uh-huh.
Right. Jocelyn fakes us out. She's like,
don't reach over. Just let it be.
there's a swing
Calling
by.
that.
Couldn't quite see who. Oh, they're calling it on. It's on.
Jocelyn.
Well, it actually looked like it was Abby that was
Was it?
across the line.
So they called it. They called
it on
four.
Jocelyn.
They called
Yeah.
it Jocelyn. Yeah.
But when you look at that replay, I think Abby's leg is the one that goes underneath. But either way, it definitely was.
That time she was in the net too. Right there.
Yep.
Pass is just a little bit too tight.
Yeah, she's trying to make a good set on the ball, doing everything she can to make that set. And so if that pass is just a little bit off, it puts her in a bad spot, right?
Big swing on the outside.
Jocelyn showing her versatility and going inside and out. Emma to serve. Yeah.
That was a great shot. I did not think that ball was going over the net. It looked so low.
Well,
I did not think that was making it over.
It surprised Taylor, right? I mean, she's been playing awesome tonight, but that ball was on her, and she did not think it was going to get to her, I think. The positioning of it just changed.
Yes.
Oh,
great dig, great swing.
Oh,
man.
When you lose a point like that, that's got to be so frustrating.
I mean, that was a beautiful swing. It really was.
Oh, she killed that ball. And unfortunately, yeah, I mean, I guess you got to hand it to number 23 there on the dig.
She was right there. It was a great dig.
That's Curtis.
Oh, good coverage. Get there.
Just out of the reach of Emma. Farmington takes a couple of point lead here now. Good block that time by Farmington.
Oh.
Taylor paints the net. Does get over, and Jocelyn will get that kill off of the block.
Jocelyn did a good job of swinging high on that set. So she swung up really high off the hands. I think if she'd swung any lower, she could have gotten blocked on that set.
Probably comes back down, and instead of going out, there it is. Kenna takes the gift given by Farmington and gets the kill. And I like how she went up for that too.
She did.
Sometimes you might not have as quick of a leap there, and you need it. Kira just off on that kill attempt.
Ball was pretty inside. I think she had a hard time getting her feet to the ball there.
Coach is telling her, the position, you're not going to be able to do that from that spot. Good try there by Buss, but that'll be a point for Farmington.
That's a hard ball to hit. Your middle setting you from the back row to your setter setting the middle from the back row. That's a hard ball coming up over your shoulder.
Coming over your shoulder,
yes.
And you're trying to get your eyes to it and not going to the net.
Exactly. But Farmington gives it back, so.
All tied up, 14-14. And a good serve there by Brewer. She's going to get the ace. Makes up for that last kill.
Yeah.
tight set there on that.
And again, you saw that the setter was coming from the back row trying to set the middle. That's hard. It's
She's
hard
got
to hit.
Turn that body, and
Yes.
it just that ball, for her to get it there, she has to put a lot of oomph on it. And if that's not high and it's coming straight,
The trajectory of it,
the
right?
trajectory is just off, and it makes it difficult for that kill to happen. So far on the night, right now, Chelsea, Criddle's got at least 13 kills.
Yeah.
Goffa's getting close to double digits. She's at 8. Bus with 5. Had a couple of aces. I know Bus, Emma, Brewer, and also Cannon all have some aces. The thing we haven't seen a ton of tonight is blocks.
We had one really good one.
We did.
With Bus and Ruby.
Yep.
But yeah, looking for a little bit more of that defense to come through.
Big serve here by Brewer. Serves Taylor.
Oh.
This time they're on it. There's that block.
Now receive.
There's the block. Great job by the girls to get up there and not let number 20, Sarah Rathman, take that down the line. That's a big point. Curtis checks out of the game. So who's their second setter? I don't know who will have that responsibility here.
Looks like number 4, Kylie Day.
Oh, nice job there to get the kill. It's a great swing by Bus.
Nice serve.
Brewer.
That was
stepping up.
Awesome serve.
That's her second ace just of this little
run
right now. That's 4 points in a row for Kiera. We'll have one more word from our sponsors.
One of my favorite things about personally owning some recreational property in Morgan County is if we have a couple hours on an evening, we can just jump in the side-by-side and head up to the cooler air and the great views and have some good family time.
Welcome to Morty's Car Wash. Whether you prefer an automatic bay with our touch-free or soft touch bays, or prefer to get hands-on and use our self-serve bays, we've got you covered. But enough talk, let's put it to the test. Let's go.
Welcome back. We want to thank our sponsors, Morty's Car Wash and Cornerstone Real Estate. That breaks a run there for Brewer on that serve. Farmington side out.
Important for Morgan to get a quick side out here. Let's get to 20.
Ooh, nice serve there by number 4.
And great swing by Bus.
Bus gets the kill. Micah will go back to serve. And a huge serve.
Morgan's really picked up their serving
Absolutely.
in this set. I mean, that's what we talked about. That was a key to the set, to winning this set.
Don't give away freebies and put some pressure on that first pass. And there it
Another
is
one.
Again. 2 in a row. And she serve it out.
Oh.
That was my fault.
Ryan. You jinxed her.
Two serves, two aces. That was pretty good, though. And the gift given back to the Trojans makes it 23-16. Bus has a chance to serve a couple here for the set and the match.
Big block.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a look at
Jocelyn makes a great block here.
Awesome block.
Looked like Jocelyn got up quite a bit higher than Abby on that one. Takes that solo block. Here's the match set point, and it is an ace. Bus's second ace of the match, and it's a winner. Oh, wow.
Way to finish.
Yeah, that was an up and down match, right? I mean, there were some high points, some low points, but the girls stick with it. Show some fortitude, push on, push through.
Tenacity, yeah.
Tenacity and get the win. Show a little grit, right?
Yeah, I liked it.
Farmington didn't make it easy, that's for sure. They were a little unorthodox on their offense, and the Trojans had to adapt, and they were able to do it.
They were.
Well, that's an awesome win for the Lady Trojans tonight. Chelsea, Gentry Criddle, player of the match tonight. 13 kills at least for Gentry.
Really impressive.
Swung hard, played big tonight, picked her spots. Love her game tonight. We are going to be gone for a couple of games. Chelsea will not be here for the 10th. We'll see if we're going to be able to broadcast that or not. But our next home game isn't going to be until the 24th of September. So it's going to be a little bit of a break here before we see you again. But we want to thank you for tuning in to the broadcast tonight. We want to thank our sponsors and hope Farmington travels safely. Thank you and good night.
Good night.